freedom, that's an internal feeling. Because I always say, guys, you don't lie to yourself. You can lie to me, you can lie to everyone else. But you know and I know, left to right, they don't care about your kids. You die now. Millions of people didn't wake up today that they guarantee they thought they were going to wake up today. That happens to you. Look back and how does that look in your legacy? How is that negatively going to impact this or that or that? Because that's pain points that can carry forward for many years and generations and ruin lives. Your lifestyle, how you're practicing life, is a direct reflection. If God forbid something happens to you, how does this look? That's what's on my mind. So how does that benefit Bobby? Every decision, every action, every person I involve myself with matters. What you're saying yes to, what you're saying no to, matters. Whether you realize what you're saying yes and no to, it matters. Why? Because a pattern turns into what? A routine. A routine eventually turns into what? A habit. That is why some of you, most of you, if not all of you, including me, we constantly build up habits quickly. It does not take long for this. This is how I was able to scale a company from $1,700, guys, in the form of communication is powerful. But in order for me to communicate with you as I am today, I had to practice it. I had to receive results. You can't deny the passion I have right now. I am totally sold on this concept. And I have the data to prove, guys. It's here, it's working. That's why I get so crazy. But then I realize they know. They'll buy into what I'm saying. They just can't seem to do it. Because your routines. For example, if you choose to wake up tomorrow, as I do at 4:45 in the morning, regardless if you tell me, Bobby, I'm a rock star, man, I wake up, I'm crushing it, I'm working out, I don't care. Get up at 3:45, you get up at 4:45. The point being is that you got to break the pattern. And then what's going to happen? Boredom. That void, you're going to stay lost. Read my book. I talk heavily about it. You'll stay lost and bored. And there is what's going to go and convince you to go back to what you know. Because habits, that's your safe zone without knowing it. I spoke to a few of you yesterday in these one-on-ones. You don't realize some of you guys have incredible businesses. It's like, how does this guy not scale this? How is he only doing $5 million when he should be doing 50? He's used to it. He's used to crawling. See, there's a lot of people, including my family, they're very good at financial struggle. They're very good at all this complications, drama, victiming. They're good people, man, I love them. But they had a pattern that led to these habits. Every day you allow your habits to hang with you, guys, the odds are against you. The odds are against you. And I know you're so confident. Not me, Bobby. Not me. I'm ready. Don't be that smartest person. I have to do this every single day. Every single day. I'm so obsessed. So can you imagine tomorrow morning? 3 people. I want you to just look at 3 people. Let go of 3 people in your life. Love them from a distance. I want you tonight, you and your spouse, yourself, whatever your ecosystem, and when you're making that decision, I want you to think about these kids or your future kids. I want you to think about, God forbid, Bobby, something happened to you. Now I accept that God, and now I know. I feel good about that, number 1. Thank you. Trying to figure that out. Thank you, Pastor Keith and Ryan. How does it look? My gosh, what happens, man? It freaked me out. And I started getting what? Clarity. Let go of 3 people tonight. Don't write, you don't have to write them down now. You can write down, let go of 3 people, but don't write their names. Because I want you to mindfully think of these 3 individuals. And then, why do you want to let them go? And when you let go of somebody, man, you give them a French kiss. It's a nice let go. It's simply just fade. Fade with kindness. Because guess what? You give it energy, you give it focus, you give the whole story, it stays there. It doesn't go away. Pick 3 people tonight. If you can't find 3, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. Get up at 4:45 in the morning. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Just get up. Get up. You're going to have nothing to do. And I'm begging you, literally begging you, when you get up, don't go on social media. Because I can assure you, something happens to you, Bobby, and I keep burning, spending, giving away my non-refundable minutes because I don't get them back. I only have one life. I have a mission. I want to break this chaos that I come from, and I want to start here. You don't get these minutes back. So imagine waking up at 4:45, and I guarantee you, not 99, 100% of you will get on social media. You will get on social media, and you will burn your life away. But yet, you think you're going to live forever? Yet you think you're crushing it? Yet you think all this stuff. I said something the first day. You can make a lot of money. I was really good on making a lot of money. Horrible at creating money. You want to create money. That's so exciting when you say, man, how do I do that? Because if you go to these habits you have, procrastination, excuses, you're the smartest person, you just think you have communication skills, you are still tricking the customer to buy your product or service, you are still working hard, not smart. I would challenge you to go back into your routines that involve people, things what you're doing, things what you're saying yes and no to. I promise you, man, giving you my testimonial. I didn't hit a lotto ticket. I didn't get a bank loan. I was a waiter. We have earned hundreds of millions of dollars. We duplicated, not only in that business we sold for $1 billion, we duplicated in our investments, our other, in businesses. In my marriage, 33 years, it got better. It got better. I was not the greatest husband. I was that complicated Bobby that knew it all. I was just so stubborn. Me, I. My relationship and my marriage started just growing. Everything started growing. Can you imagine that? Now, I'm 56 years old. I didn't have another Bobby to give me this information, to drive it in my freaking soul. I didn't have any masterminds. I didn't even have an internet, man. If you read my book, it was all about classified ads. I was addicted on the classified ads. You, on the other hand, you have so much resources, but yet, I just seem like I just can't do it. And I look at you, this lady, this dude, a rock star, unbelievable. But the reason you can't just do it is because you're so ingrained in these habits that you don't realize it comes from what? Your routines. From the day, the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. I will beg you to look at your routine. And then what I'm going to ask you guys, stop lying to yourself. If you say you're not going to procrastinate, if you claim this or that, I am so cautious of what I say yes to, say no to, say what I'm going to do, and not do it. I never had a narcotic drug issue ever. No alcohol or nothing. I've seen that damage in my family. I have my kids, my family, my grandchildren witness Papa break patterns. From one day to the next, no, I don't have a beer, and they see me. And then when everyone tells me, man, Bobby, that's so hard, how do you do it? It gets me so pumped up, because I'm saying, man, I am that 1%. And every time I hear it, it keeps me going. It got me going for 18 months. I just broke the pattern because I realized I was waking up. Remember I tell you I'd wake up early, but I wasn't popping out. Kind of wobbling out. And then I started getting a little sloppy on some of my decisions, and I started not feeling good. I registered that inside. Look back. Whew, hung around here way too long. Sure enough, so that was many other data points that I broke. I constantly do this because I have a role and responsibility, guys. I want to impact my generation. Legacy is wealth. I don't want to be a Vanderbilt. A Vanderbilt means this. I'm not talking bad about the Vanderbilts. They did so much in this country. But they kept going this. Get a little more from the piggy bank, go flash games, do all this stuff. Sooner or later, now it's zero. There's nothing. I want to be the Rockefeller. I want to stack and rack. I want to be true to myself. See this watch? I love it. It does everything for me. It serves the need.